Let's just line up on the gray line right here. This is a warm-up you can use if you're very limited on space. So we're going to go now back to the actual warm-up part. Spread out just a little bit. This would take the place of the full court drills we did just a few minutes ago. The first thing we're going to do, feet 6 inches apart, we're just going line jumps, front to back, over the line. Ready, go. We'll do everything for time. This is a great way to warm up the muscles of the ankles, knees, and hips, but it's also going to get a light sweat going. You'll see a little sweat on their forehead. You'll see them breathing heavy. We can do everything for time. You can do it anywhere from 20 seconds to a minute, depending on what you're looking for. And everybody turn to their right. And now we'll go side to side jump. Same thing. Ready, go. And then turn back to the front. And now we'll do our over-unders where we're just switching places as quick as you can. But don't let your feet touch the line. Actually pick them up. Ready, go. We've done this warm-up before games all over the world, all over the country. It doesn't matter how limited space you have, you can always make sure that you get in a proper warm-up. And relax. And then we'll turn to this right one more time, and we'll do our crisscross. Alternating again. Don't let them touch the line. Ready, go. If you were to do these 4 exercises for a minute each, that 4 minutes will be a very thorough warm-up. It'll get the players, again, engaged and ready to play. Now we'll face the camera. And just walking in place, just knee to chest. We're going to do some of the same dynamic flexibility movements we just did, but we'll do them stationary. Ready, go. Just hugging it in nice and tight. It's important to note before a game, prior to the players taking the floor to do whatever your pregame warm-ups are, whether it's 2-line layups, what have you, your players should be warmed up and actively stretched out before they take the floor for those 20 minutes. So this is something we would do, again, down in the locker room before we come up and take the floor to play. Now just hugging heel to backside. Same thing, just in place. Now let's just do our stationary pointers. Point straight up, toe up. There you go. Get a good pause at the bottom. Excellent. And now we'll go to our stationary eagle. So we'll get down in a defensive squat. We'll put your fingertips on the ground. I want you to raise your hips up as high as you can without letting your fingers leave the ground. And then come back down. So we'll raise up as high as you can and then come back down. Count out 8 of those on your own. Nice and slow. At the bottom of this, we're stretching out the muscles of the groin and hips. At the top, when the legs are extended, we're stretching out the muscles of the hamstrings and calves and low back. This is one of the best overall stretches you can do. The next one we're going to do is called our scorpion. Players are going to lay face down, arms spread to the side, making a big cross. And they're going to take their heel, try and put their heel and touch their opposite hand, keeping their shoulders on the ground. Ready, go. Count out 8 of these, 4 each side. Get a good pause. This is great for stretching out the muscles of the trunk and core, the abs and hip flexors. It's excellent upper body stretch, stretches out the chest and shoulders. Count out 8 each side. Looks great, fellas. Keep it up. Once you get 8, you can stand up. Just partner up with the guy behind you. We're going to go thumbs down. So you guys here, this group go first. You can still face the camera. Go thumbs down. Let's stretch out the muscles of the shoulders, biceps. You're going to try and keep your torso upright, head up. With any type of partner stretching we do, it's also important we emphasize communication, that you guys are talking to each other. If they can go up a little bit higher, take them up a little higher. If it's at a point of tension, let them know that's good. And then let's switch. Turn around and get your partner. Depending on how much time you have, your warm-up and dynamic flexibility can be done in as little as 7 or 8 minutes or take as long as 15 to 20, depending on what your goals are. And then last one, let's just turn around, face your partner. We'll ball. Athletes will assume a plank position. The ball will be directly under their shoulders, hands on the ball. They're not going to let their hips sink or their backside stick straight up in the air. We're going to hold this position here for 30 seconds. Plank with knee to elbow. Players will assume a plank position. They'll bring a knee up, literally touch their elbow, and put it straight back, alternating side to side. Ready? Let's do 3 each side. Go. This drill can be done for time. It can be done for desired number of reps. As you can see, it requires a whole lot of balance and stability in both the upper body as well as the core. This is a great exercise for feet on the ball. You're really involving the obliques, the muscles that run up the side of the rib cage. So we'll put the ball here. We'll be in a push-up position. Your toes will be at 90 degrees on the ball, and we'll just hold. Natural inclination, the ball's going to want to roll from side to side. There, you're using your obliques to prevent that from happening. So we're just going to hold here for 30 seconds. But we'll actually face up. Try and get some shoulder flexibility. We'll put your heels out, and we're just going to hold right here. Try and keep your hips up as high as you can, and just hold. Try not to let your hips sink. A lot of stress on the shoulders. And we'll hold there for 30 seconds. And up. Try and keep your feet straight. Yep, and just hold. Don't let your backside touch the ball. Sit up position, legs slightly bent. You're going to touch the ball above your head and then between your legs. Again, these drills can be done for time or for reps. You can have players do anywhere from 20 to 50 of them as fast as possible. You could also do the same thing for a minute. If you really want to make it fun and encourage some competitive spirit, you can say first player to get 50, get some type of bonus at the end of the workout or at the end of the practice. Next drill will be our twists. Now we're going to work some of the muscles of the obliques, getting some good rotational movement. Players will sit on their backsides. They'll actually raise their feet about 6 inches off the ground. We're going to twist from side to side. Now on our twist, we don't want just arm movement. We want to try and turn the shoulders 180 degrees, put the ball behind the hip. So we're twisting side to side, behind the hip, quick as you can. 20 of those as quick as you can, 10 each side. Ready, go. As much upper body, there you go, twist as much as you can. Our next drill are called our figure eights. We'll assume the same position as we did for the twists, but a player is going to bring their knee to their face, put the ball underneath it, back and forth. So we're making a figure eight pattern, quick as we can. Ready? The best core exercises you can do. Works the hip flexors, works the abs, works on a little ball handling and focus as well. We have for some of the previous exercises, I'll actually be sitting on my backside, legs extended, and I'm going to throw with a partner. He's going to throw the ball away from the midline of my body. I'm going to catch it, bring it in, chest it, and pass it back. Thank you. That's cool. On the ball, the bottom leg will need to be parallel to the ground. So we'll sit here, put one foot on top, back leg parallel to the ground. We'll hold our box out position here. This way, most of the stress is on the leg that's on the ground. All right, let's hold there. We'll go 20 seconds each side. Get down nice and low, and hold. Hands up. A lot of what we do in basketball is